Hello and welcome to the Studio77 report for March 2025. We've just skipped over the previous months. It was cold. But we're here giving you the latest updates from the mayamada universe for the first time this year. And I am the mayamada co-founder, Nigel.
I am Tazziii, content creator and mayamada creative director.
And mayamada is a storytelling brand based here in the UK, London to be specific. We create manga-style comics, we run online and in-person events, and we deliver creative workshops with young people, adults, organizations as well. And we run the video game diversity campaign, Do I Look Like a Gamer? And sometimes we also play games as well. So we have a digital platform called Studio77 where we host a variety of shows on Twitch, talking to creative professionals across comics, cosplay, video games, and animation as well. And each month we get together with our members to play a different game. So you can become a member and support the work that we do. You can be part of the monthly activities and get access to artwork and live stream interviews after they disappear from Twitch to VOD, which apparently is more imminent. Yeah, it's more imminent than I used to just say that just as a thing, but now it's actually they will all disappear. So other than the maneuverings of Twitch, we were just talking about the same thing everyone in the games industry is talking about, Nintendo Switch 2, and the future prospects for in-person games events, which is looking a bit dicey, but maybe there's some hope on the horizon. If you want to hear that conversation, become a Studio77 member or catch our recordings live each month on Twitch. So let's get started, as we do with our industry tip. Each month, we like to highlight advice from a creative professional that has come from one of our Studio77 shows, and the advice this month comes from Alexis Trust, who is marketing and publishing lead for Chucklefish, which is a indie publisher and publisher studio. We recently spoke to Alexis on episode 204 of the Story X Story podcast. It was a really good conversation, as they all are, so lots of advice there if you're interested in specifically marketing, publishing, but just the games industry. What I wanted to highlight is Alexis talking about the idea of being who you say you want to be, even if you think you're not at the moment. So they said, when you say that you want to be a games developer or a writer or whoever it is, you embody what that means, and if you keep working towards that, you will eventually break in. So yeah, I thought this was a very good reminder of just be who you say you want to be, even if you don't think you're perfect in the moment. It's just do the things that person, that role does, and then you'll break in. But what do you think about that advice, Tazziii?
I think that's really important advice, and I think it hits the nail on the head as well, because I was looking through some old notes and kind of writing down what I wanted. There were some kind of goals, and along with that is the kind of person that I want to be, and then I realized that I had achieved some of those goals without pursuing the goals themselves, but just being the type of person that would achieve those goals.
No, I get that. I was having a discussion with some friends about this towards the back end of last year, about just doing the things, if you to paraphrase the quote I just gave, but if you see yourself as this thing, where you are now, do the things that person would be doing, and you'll get the results from doing that, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
we basically agree with Alexis. So from wherever you are right now, if you embody that, if you take the actions of where you want to be, then you'll get there in that direction at some point. So yeah, very much read a manifestation book, I think is what we're trying to say. So yeah. appreciate that from Alexis. And like I said, there's a whole bunch of good advice in there, some more book recommendations as well. If that resonated with you, then definitely check out our Studio77 shows, the Story X Story podcast being one of them. Live streams, we do different shows there as well. So we talk to a range of creative professionals about their journey, about the work they do, about life and creativity and art. If you're a creative professional and you would like to share your story, then get in touch. We'd love to have you. So you can email us studio77@mayamada.com, and we'll slot you in somewhere. There's a lot of space.
Whether you're into comics, video games, or creative professional development, here's what you have to look forward to from the mayamada universe.
So we have one big story from the mayamada universe. There's a lot of stories, but there's one main one, which is the Origins Against All Odds manga is done and in print. And that is a long time coming. So Yeah, the comic is good. Actually, just emailing the printer earlier today for the, I don't know how many times I've said this, but this is the first Origins manga. This will be its own series within the mayamada universe. It features Tazzii's character in the mayamada universe for a reflective, hope-filled manga about pursuing your creative career goals in the face of resistance from doubters and the world around you. So we thankfully got this kickstarted early last year, in fact about a year ago. I thought it would take 6 months. Who knew it would take a little bit longer, but thanks to the patience of our Kickstarter backers and supporters and the team as well, got it done, and it's looking good. I think it's looking good. You stare at something long enough, it's hard to tell, but the reaction so far has been good. Tazziii has not read it as of recording. Probably by the time you are watching this,
by the time you watch this, I should have read it, because it should be this Friday. I'm very excited. I may have accidentally seen a page
leaks
in an email.
Actually, that was my fault. Yeah.
I was like, quick, click off, and then I got really excited because I was like just really excited about what you've added in there, and I'm like I'm just very excited to see your interpretation of the story of my journey that I've given you, and what that's inspired to become whatever the end result is the combination of my story and what you've picked out from that to be able to create this hope-filled, inspiring story that I'm just very excited to read. And it's going to be so cool to have a book with like me on it. That's an like inspiring story that I can read and be inspired by. I'm very excited. I think it's only just started to become real for me.
I get that, because you haven't seen. We've kept Tazziii siloed from the making of the story, the actual like writing and everything. So yeah, it should be interesting. We've got some content around that coming. We've also got an event, an in-person event. This is our first in-person event of the year. So to celebrate the launch, the creation, the finishing, definitely the finishing of the book, we have an event for Origins Against All Odds launch event at Japanese Gallery in Kensington, which is in Kensington, but it's in their anime gallery, so there's two different sets there. But if you go on the event page, you'll see that. So this is on Friday, March 7th, where we'll have the manga, we'll have a meet and greet with the team, so as well as myself and Tazziii. We've got some of the creative team who have been a big part of making this, so we'll be able to give them their copy as well, and you'll be able to meet the people behind it. Also got a round table, so because this event is taking place in Women's History Month, we have a special My Creative Journey roundtable with all female panel of creative professionals in different areas. So we've got Janelle McCurdy, who is a young adult author, so published the world of publishing. We've got Miyuki Panda as a content creator and now business owner, which is a whole nother game designer, business owner. And we've got Shazleen Khan, who's an illustrator and comic maker. So a range of people. Tazziii will be moderating that discussion about the creative journey, about what's been learned, about some of the themes in the book. So if you're watching this, we may have already done it already, but the roundtable will be recorded and put on the mayamada YouTube after the event. So hopefully people don't miss out. Places are limited, so it is quite a tight, intimate venue, but if you can make it, great. If not, you can check out some of the highlights and the roundtable on YouTube afterwards. So looking forward to bringing that all together and giving people a chance to read the book and experience the next mayamada manga.
So we've got our Studio77, which is our digital platform where we host different shows with creative professionals and play games for your amusement. And we have casual conversations with comic creators, which is where Nigel talks each month with a comic creator about the craft of making comics. So we're discovering the human behind the art in the next episode, which is episode 34 with Tony Moy on March the 11th. From 7:30 p.m. And then it will be available on VOD for 14 days after that, and then never ever again.
Oh, Twitch.
On Twitch. And you can also join us for our monthly games night, which is where we play games with our community. for your amusement, and the next game we'll be playing is yet to be decided, and when we are playing it is also yet to be decided. It'll be somewhere.
A lot of balls in the air right now. Just
yeah. We'll be playing it somewhere at some point at 7 p.m. on a day. So make sure you look out for that. So we'll be playing that live on Twitch with our Studio77 members, but you can check out some of the past games night highlights over on our YouTube channel. You can head over there to see what you should be expected from the live game sites. But I recommend being there for the live ones, and maybe just have the notification on Twitch so that you don't miss it. And we've also got our Do I Look Like a Gamer campaign, which is working to promote diversity and inclusion in the video games industry, as well as showcase some pathways into games for young and aspiring talent. It's a yearly initiative, which means we're taking new snapshots of 40 players and makers each year and showcasing the representation that already exists, and to inspire a way for the future generation of diverse talent. So it means a new schedule of a whole new variety of events and activities, which will be the next thing. Will be taking the 40 campaign photos. So we do that at photo shoots across London and the north of England, and we are at the WX Games Festival in collaboration with Gamer Republic, which Nigel will also be doing a fireside chat on stage on Sunday the 9th at 1 p.m. about the campaign as well. So talking about aspiring professionals, if you are a young aspiring creative professional, or you know one, then you can check out our Showrunners Work Experience program. So we're making opportunities for young people aged 16 and plus to work with mayamada across comic, video games, and content creation. We've had Work Experience help us with the cover, and actually more than just the cover, in the latest manga, so we can finally see their work in print and names in credits, which is
it's a long
really
credits
cool.
list. Yeah.
Really cool. That is such a cool thing to have early on in your career. It's like print credits. Things in actual physical form. We've also had like help with the campaign. Some of the concepts for the campaign design had input on there, and like just lots of stuff, both like seen and unseen work. Yeah, it always like impresses me when like the stuff that you don't see, because that really helps us to create more when we've got structure behind the scenes. So if you would like to hear more about what you can do and how you can get involved, then you can head to mayamada.com/showrunners or email us showrunners@mayamada.com to find out more info on that.
You can become a Studio 77 member today to support the work that we do here at mayamada and get involved with the online and in-person events and activities happening all year round in our universe.
Each month, we like to get your thoughts on the games industry and wider culture, and we've got the results from last month's poll, where we asked you what game announcements are you excited for in 2025, and we're now in 2025, and we have had games industry announcements, but I will read it from least anticipated or least excited for to most. So we have 17% people decided that they needed to input something that wasn't on the poll and let us know that they are excited for Professor Layton and the new world of Steam, Hollow Knight, the future of Zelda and Mario, which I feel like we're going to get later on in the year with the Switch 2 announcement, and Pragmata. And then joint second place, we have the GTA 6 release date, which I feel like is going to get moved, a new in-person games event, kind of already got a little one, a Valve console announcement. So they're all in joint second place. And then in top place is a Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
We made it happen.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. Do we have a launch date yet? We don't have a date though, do we?
Oh, good point. Actually, we don't even have a window. Okay, all right. I retract that statement.
We have a launch. We know it's real. We have tech specs coming. I think. I'm saying that. That's not. They haven't told us that they're going to give us tech specs. It's Nintendo. They can do whatever they want. We're good to look at this at the end of 2025 and see how much of this we got. So we did get the official announcement of the Switch 2. It is confirmed. It is real. It's not just rumors anymore. So after years of guessing, we know what the next console is going to be. It's the Switch 2. It's not the Super Nintendo Switch 2. It's not the Nintendo Switch U. It is the Nintendo Switch 2. We're looking at something new. We're looking at still similar to the success of the first Switch, but maybe with some new bits. We already know that there's going to be some magnetic controllers, but we're yet to see fully what is actually part of that Switch 2. We've been speculating. There's been a lot of speculation. So we want to know, what do you want to see from the Nintendo Switch 2 launch? Do we want to see performance boosts for backwards compatible games? Do we want to see a quirky feature with the new magnetic Joy-Cons? Maybe just happy with better graphics and performance? Metro Prime 4 Beyond in launch window? First party Xbox games available in launch window, or something else entirely? You can let us know in the poll. It's now live. You can vote, let us know anything else, and then we will announce the results in the April Studio77 report video. But yeah, what are you most excited for? What?
So the Metro Prime was just for me. I put that in there for myself. Although there are a lot of people like waiting for that, and the reason is because Nintendo teased that with I can't even call it a trailer. It was just a title reveal in like 2017, and then nothing.
It was that long ago.
Yeah, because it was the launch of the Switch, right? It was that E3, and they announced it, and nothing. The only news that has come out is that they were restarting it, I think, with a different studio, which, you know, if that's the direction you got to take. But yeah, it's been a while basically, and I, you know, really enjoyed the Metroid games. Although I do need to catch up on some of the remaster and Prime Dread. But yeah, just that next Metroid Prime game. Hoping that comes out soon-ish after the Switch 2 actually comes out. So that's definitely the one that I'm looking forward to. Everything else, yeah, just take it as it comes.
I can't believe that was that. I completely forgot about that. I'm still in shock. That was so long ago. Yeah, I don't know what I'm most excited about. Maybe some quirky features on the Joy-Cons. I love quirky features that Nintendo come up with. What I don't love is that people never utilize them. Yeah. Great features. There's so many ways they could be implemented, and then no one ever does. I don't know. I guess I'm just excited to know, not speculate. And I am going to not speculate and just be here for the ride.
All right, yeah, we can do that, or we can continue to speculate over the next few months. Yeah, internet, you decide. But that just about does it for this month's Studio77 report. Don't forget, you can join our Discord. We're going to be changing around the Discord at some point in the year, but you can join it, chat with us there. You can follow us over on Twitch to be part of the growing mayamada community as well. All our live streams are there for some period of time, but we'll be putting up highlights and stuff here on YouTube. So subscribe to us here on YouTube as well, so you don't miss another one of these videos. But you can also join us when we record them live on Twitch, see all the bloopers, see all the behind the scenes stuff as well. You can become a member, support the work that we're doing. That includes like the manga that we've got coming out, that includes the events. And lastly, check out the Story X Story podcast, which is a source of so many of our great bits of advice from industry professionals. So Tazziii and I have creator interviews, we have video game discussions, we do deep dives into stories across pop culture. Yeah, check out their episodes, come out every week. But that's all from us here. We'll see you again next month. Hi there, I'm Nigel from mayamada. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other great videos we have on the channel. You can also check out our universe of manga and characters at mayamada.com. We'll see you soon.